Welcome into the recap of the White Sox fourth straight win. 6-5. They beat the Kansas City Royals. The Sox are back to 500 after May 1st for the first time since the end of the 2022 season. Hats off. It is a fun team to watch. I'm David Kaplan. It's brought to you by our great partners at Lakeside Bank. Lakeside Bank is home of something called Casasa Checking. Might sound like a funny name. Guess what? It's free checking that pays you interest. Lakeside Bank. It's about time. Folks, you gotta be really fired up as a White Sox fan that this club is playing clean. This club is coming up with big hits in big spots, and they find a way to get themselves right in the race in the AL Central with their fourth consecutive win tonight. Let's get into it. It's also brought to you by our great partners at Tasty Trade. Stocks, crypto, futures, options, whatever you trade, you should always do it at tastytrade.com. All right, this is how this thing got going here. In the second, Tristan Peters, a double. That brings in Jared Kellanick, who had a big night tonight. We'll get to that in a minute. Drew Romo reaches on an error, and all of a sudden, the White Sox have a 2-0 lead. Chase Mydraw sack fly. It's a 3-0 ball game. And then here come the Royals in the fourth. Nick Lofton sack fly. Vinny Pasquantino base hit. That ties it, and it's a 3-3 game. And then here comes our Gallagher player of the game, Jared Kellanick, a double to deep right. He did get thrown out trying to stretch it into a triple, but they end up getting Benintendi home. They get Colson Montgomery home. Later in the game, it's a Colson Montgomery home run, and it's a 6-3 lead for the White Sox. In the ninth, Bobby Witt Jr., that guy's just a stud. I mean, he is just a beast. Hits a 2-run home run, 6-5. Here comes Jack Caglione, and guess what? Jack Caglione waving at air. Sir Anthony Dominguez strikes him out. Ball game over. White Sox win. That is got to have everybody really jacked up, really excited. Our Gallagher player of the game, I'm going to give it to Jared Kellanick. Look, this is a guy who came up in the Mariners system. He was considered one of the best prospects in the game. He's fallen on hard times. The Sox bring him in, and he's played pretty good baseball the last week or so. And today, Jared Kellanick comes through with a 2 for 3, scored a run, drove in 2. He is a beast. He got the game-winning hit. So, Jared Kellanick, you are the Gallagher Insurance player of the game. Gallagher, taking care of the Chicago business community and their insurance needs since 1927, AJG.com. Quick look at the box score, brought to you by Sinus and Snoring MD.com. This dude doesn't snore. You hear me say it every night. No snoring because of the fine people at Sinus and Snoring MD.com. They'll also take care of your allergy issues with summer weather right around the corner. Sox bang out 10 hits. You had a hit for Antonacci. That guy just keeps clicking hits. You had a hit for Murakami. You had a hit for Vargas. You had a 3 for 4 day for Colson Montgomery. I almost gave him the player of the game. He also had that home run. You had Mydraw with an RBI, but he did not have a hit tonight. A 2-hit night, as I said, for Kellanick. A 2-hit night for Tristan Peters. And the White Sox win the ball game by a final of 6-5. And a quick look at the starting pitching matchup. It was a doozy on paper. It's brought to you by our great partners at Hooters. We call it Winging It. 11 Chicago area locations. Noah Schultz started 4 1/3, 2 hits, 3 runs there, earned 3 Ks, 5 walks did him in. That's why he was forced from the ball game. But they beat Lugo, who takes the loss. He's 1-3. Seth Lugo, 5 innings, 8 hits, 5 runs, all earned 4 Ks, 2 walks, and 3 relievers. Finished it up for the Kansas City Royals. Folks, they go for the sweep tomorrow, and then the Cubs roll in, And that is going to be an electric environment at Rate Field Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Have a great rest of your day. White Sox win, baby. 6-5. Take that.